Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and this is Starmade. I'm sorry there's been a little gap between videos. It's kind of hard to get everyone together, and we're probably going to be recording another group video sometime early this week, so, look forward to that. But until then, this is just a little video to tide you over, show you what we've been doing in the meantime, because of course we've been playing around with ships on here because it's such a fun little game. Now, you probably want to see the ship that I was building at the end of the last episode. But, first, here's a lot of stuff that just fell off it. There was a server thing, and the server bugged out, and everything that was on the ship fell off. So just imagine these things are on the ship. There's that green slug thing. That's a repair ship that docks on it. And this turret here, and there's like 3 others like it. These turrets are really awesome, and they're pretty big, and they've got a fair amount of damage for little turrets, because, And this is a little repair ship. Looks pretty awesome. It's got lava in it to make it look pretty. Not a repair ship, sorry, it's a salvage ship. Look at all the salvage guns. But yeah, this is my ship. Oh look, things floating past. What are you? Maybe you're trading faction ships. Ooh, interesting. I've never seen you before. Hello, trading faction ships. I'm the only one on the server, right? Yes. Okay, these are trading faction ships. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, this is the ship I was building. And doesn't it look awesome? I think it's the prettiest ship on the server. It's got like ice and wings, which have been trimmed in black hull and grey hull everywhere, and like it's got 6 big antimatter cannons. It looks pretty. Pretty. Looks pretty. And if you look here, it's got like cockpits and beacons. And inside here, there's actually like a missile thing, a missile bank, and that like extends actually down the sides there internally. You can't see, which means it's got pretty powerful. I think it's an IR missile. What? It's missing a block. That's weird. I haven't actually had a fight. I literally just loaded it in, and then the server bugged out. Anyway, so let's have a little look inside. It looks so pretty, doesn't it? I think it classes out as a battle cruiser. Or cruiser, or something. It's fairly lightweight compared to the stuff we got on the server, but at the time, it was the heavyweight of the server. But, that didn't last that long. Right, so, if I go... There we go. Now, it's not particularly nippy. I mean, look how fast I'm going. 20 kilometers, 25 kilometers. And with everything attached, it's even slower. And we've actually raised the speed of the server from like 50 cap to 100 cap. Which means that with all stuff attached, it tops at about 78 and won't even reach top speed because apparently there's friction in space, which makes sense from a coding and gameplay perspective, but none from a physics perspective. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty outclassed now. Where are the weapons? You're the weapons. Look at the weapons. Look at the weapons. I can fire indefinitely. I won't fire the IR thing because it might home on something that I want to keep. Anyway. But yeah, so we're building these, and then we decided to build bigger ships because why not? And I started building a Battlestar in the style of Battlestar Pegasus from the Battlestar Galactica TV show. And here it is. Ignore the little holes and stuff; they're just mild battle damage. It's called Zeus. Although if you read the other side, I had the mirror tool on when I did it. And so over here it says something. I have no idea. It's not even English. Anyway, it's a bit crap. I'll be honest. It doesn't, like, I thought it was okay, and I'd carefully built it, and it's hardened hull all over, and it's at least like 4 blocks deep. So it's a tough mother. The big engine nacelles at the back, and I was building this, and it was awesome, and it was definitely like the most tough thing. I've got no footage of this actually, my fights in it, but I'd actually had little few fights, and that's how I got the battle damage. Like, there's a battle against me in that against Op Delta and his little frigate. He actually survived quite a long time because he's so maneuverable. But he didn't really do that much damage to me. But I also had a fight against the Battlestar Achilles, which doesn't look like a Battlestar, but it's a telescopy type thing with a ring around it that Hot Gaming Harv made. I melted him really quick because he couldn't dodge my fire, unlike Op Delta's little frigate. He did a little bit of damage. I mean, the holes here on the front, mostly him. But I designed the ship to take this sort of punishment. It was designed to be an anti-ship for the ships that already existed. So then, you know, Harv went, well, you know, I'm going to one-up that dastardly son of a gun, and he built a Battlestar that actually looks fairly decent. So that's his battleship, Battlestar Galactica. We don't like it because it looks prettier than mine. Stupid Battlestar. Also, it's finished, and this is like in prototype stages. I had to stop work on it because big ships, especially this, because it's several 100,000 blocks of reinforced hull, they sort of crash the server slightly when they bump into things, which isn't good. So I've stopped building this. It's like completely not finished at all. And that is, I think, nearly finished. You can see it's being near it, the server bugs out. But, you know, I'd like to fight that at some stage in my newer ships, but let's just go have a look inside, see how much, you know, we can actually view before the game bugs out entirely. So if I try and get out of my ship... Ah, crap! Ah! That's one way to get out of the ship. Yeah, you can see how awesome it looks. And so much better than Galactica. Stupid Galactica. Got a little dual launch base that Pegasus has. If you want to see the battles it's had against Op Delta and against Harv, I think both of them are on their respective channels. Harv's might not be up yet. Maybe, I don't know. But he's definitely done a video on it. And I know Op Delta's is up. So yeah, go visit their channels if you want to see them. Can't open the door. Nope. Yeah. And these are the corridors, and there are no gravity units around. So we're not in gravity, we're just going to float around. Floating around. Floating around. I can't even remember which way the bridge is. I think it's over here. Right, so this is the treasure storage room, I believe. Like, I feel like I'm waiting for a lift. No, that's the bridge, right? Try the treasure storage room first. Come on. And then there'll be like boxes here and here and here and here and here and here and not there, because I don't like that square. Yeah, probably there as well. I'm an equal opportunities employer for squares. Well, that actually makes sense. But there's a temporary box here, which has nothing in it, because we've had to reinstall the server several times because of bugs. You know, alpha is alpha, or undisclosed development build is undisclosed development build, or I don't know. Anyway, so if we go into that's not the right one. Enter ship core. There we go. I'm going to try and enter the ship core. No, I'm not entering the ship core. Yay! Go out of flight mode into build mode, and you can see why it's completely unfinished. There's so much space in here. It's got a lot of shields. It's got what, over 1 million shields? Yeah, 1.1 million shields almost. And these are the power systems. They're generators. That's mirrored. Like there's 4 there and 1 there, and then there's like 1 there and 4 there, I think. So 10 big generators. The power is like instantly drained as soon as I start moving. It's not finished. That's why there's still a hole in the back. Hello. But yeah, there's like lots of shield blocks and everything here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Ooh. Somehow, like the blocks that got shot out here, despite the fact like there's actually no holes in. So it's weird. It's weird. Anyway, so if I get out of the ship, why am I here? Huh. So yeah, I had to abandon working on this, and it was like a really complicated design. It took me ages, so I wasn't happy. So I may have had a little bit of time off on Starmade because I wasn't happy. However, then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna build a ship to end all ships, but try and make it less complicated. So I was thinking, what's a fairly, you know, awesome simple but imposing ship I can make that sort of is from like some other sort of science fiction thing, and I made dun 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 the Cube. I just named it the Cube. It's not finished yet. I've got like some space inside I don't know what to do with, but I could just add even more missiles or more stuff in there. Anyway, this was planned to destroy pretty much any ship on the server. So it had big antimatter cannons, lots of shields, and this hull is 10 deep minimum. Well, it's 10 deep, I know for a fact. It's reinforced hull and 10 deep, which basically, like, antimatter cannons kind of suck against that amount of reinforced hull. They like slurp up shields really easily, but they're not great against armor, and it was basically designed to beat anything on the server. The issue is that then Harv, silly Harv, made that. And not only does that have turrets and stuff and whatever, but he also included the missile bank, which are really, really good. And his missile bank is like several missiles, like 7 or 8, which are really powerful, and they're really good against armor. Yeah, and open sesame. And open. Oh, you know, we could just... Oh! Yay! Gravity! I said gravity! Hell yeah! So yes, I made this. This is it. It's like, this is the command center. It's designed to be like 100% awesome. It's not so pretty. It's got crazy like salvage beams, which I haven't tested yet, but they look awesome, and they should statistically work. And what else has it got? It's got like missiles to beat the armor of anyone who tries to attack me, and an array of antimatter cannons as well, and like 1.6 million shields. So it's the most heavily shielded and most heavily armored thing on the server. Its firepower, it's fairly comparable to Galactica. And at some point I'm going to get Harv to have a face-off with me. That'd be awesome. So I've got no loot in there. I should have loot. Strange. Maybe we've reinstalled the server or something. Anyway, if I jump into my ship core, my ship core activate. Could be here a little while, folks. Right, we're in build mode, and as you can see, I haven't done anything with this area here. I was thinking like some sort of tasteful lighting and some rugs, but they're not in game yet, so I was tempted because it's such a large space just to make it a hangar bay and then put a big hangar thing there. But two things: one, it kind of spoils the Impregnable cube idea, and two, doors actually are really, really, really fragile. They're like 100 HP, no armor, and like this is like 300 HP, 50% armor or something. So they're really crappy in comparison. I mean, that's such a small point, it's really hard to hit. So you need to be like Luke Skywalker in an X-Wing with like a photon torpedo and no targeting computer. Yay, Star Wars reference. Anyway, whereas if I made a big ass one here, everyone could get it. But yeah, this is all shields and shields and shields. And there's a complicated power system, which basically means that there's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's like 8 by 8, so 16 or something, I don't know. Anyway, the reactors are 60 by 60 by 60. So 60 cubed, and then there's like, I don't know, 10 of them, 12 of them. Oh wait, out on the roof you can see that there's a line of engines and salvage beams, and then above that there's another layer of salvage beams, but then like the ends come down slightly so that instead of being one above each other, they're actually firing parallel, and it's a beautiful sight. And I've got cockpits at the front that you can't see because they're behind hull, but they can see out the hull because they're awesome like that. And if I go to, I want the missile on 2, it's a dumb fire, so I can fire it faster, it does more damage, and it's basically an anti-capital ship weapon. Weapons computer on 1, and salvage computer on 3. So if I fire the... Oh, look at that salvage. If I go... Look at what it's doing to my power. Bugger all. Oh, there's asteroids over here. And if I go to my missiles... Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. Poor. But the most important thing is all the antimatter cannons, they're designed to fire in the same position. I don't know if that actually works. It doesn't look like it from my perspective, but they seem to always hit a point if they're correlating, and that's really good. Like, it just melts through at a single point. So if we watch it not work now. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's hitting that single point. And look, that should be, like, straight through. There we go. Look at that. Melted straight through an asteroid. Straight through the center. Of course, you know, we could always just bang out some of these. And at least one missile continued onwards. So yeah. I'm hoping this is like the most powerful thing on the server. Don't know if it is. It wasn't made like specifically for salvaging. It does a pretty good job at it. But yeah, anyway. You're not here to see me attack an asteroid and test my weapons on an asteroid. Oh, watch when I fly, by the way. Look at my power level. My power level's just gone. I can get to top speed though. It's not a slow ship for a ridiculous like Titan class. Whoop. Warp speed ahead, Captain. What you want to see me is fight some enemies. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna save cube. Wait for the server to say yep, and then if I call in some enemies. Here we go. Enemy ships ahead, Captain. That's not the right weapon. One already. Straight away. What the hell is that? I haven't seen that before. What are you? Look at the damage they're doing to our shields. Absolutely bugger all. I think that's probably a turret that's not meant to be by itself. Die! Well, there's only one left, and because these converge in a point, they're not great for just hitting something like really small. That is a problem. Fighters are going to be a pain. But then again, I've got like 1.6 million shields. So let's see if we can actually call in something larger. In theory, I think the first number is like level, so if we type 10, and the second should be time. So if I type 10 as well, just to make sure if I got them the wrong way around, we'll get level 10. I don't know what level 10 means. It should be more powerful than level 1 or 2, whatever I typed last time. Right. Ready. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, crap. It's called in capital ships. It's called in Zeus. They're colliding. And an Achilles. And I think that's maybe a Galactica in the background. Oh, crap. Apart from breaking the server, I don't think I'm meant to be fighting these guys. They're a little bit OP. And I can't even fire my weapons. Oh, I can. There go my missiles. They'd probably impacted on the shield and done no damage. Whoopsie. Right, let's try taking this dude on. This badass mother. Okay. Look, there we go. Oh, wow, look at those holes we've built. Built. Destroyed. Wow. It's faster than me? How is this possible? Missiles away! Where did it go? Hello? I should probably remove the big ass ships from the catalogue so they can't spawn in that many numbers. Is that an enemy? Or it's a station? Let's look on our map. There's no enemies here. Right, if I change sector using my jump drive, which, you know, is just an admin command, but shh. It was somewhere near 123, I believe, where they were, wasn't it? There we go, Battlestar Zeus. Empty? Yeah! I was right. Got the coordinates right. I'm amazing like that. Oh crap, what's that below us? Oh, that's another Zeus. Whoa! My shields are gone. It's actually fully operational, that dude. Right, if I'm going to come back, I'm going to do this properly. I need to have my shields up. Oh crap, there's 3 of them? I didn't anticipate this. We need to like separate them or something cunning, but I have no cunningness and I have no allies. So right, yeah, let's do this. Right, let's target the one we've actually got targeted. See if we can come around behind it. Apparently it hasn't got any shields yet. Which is a good thing for us. We have blown a massive hole in its side. So yeah, whoa. Careful not to bump into it or the server will die. Server's trying to update our power levels. Server has updated our power levels. Fire missiles! Fire some missiles! Fire missiles, come on. Come on, server. It's a good server. Yeah, the netcode needs some addressing in this. They did nothing. I assume they hit the shield. Or the server just hasn't updated. Because I'm stitching holes, or should be stitching holes. So yeah, this is Starmade, everybody. Bugs out occasionally. And also, this is why the ship was kind of scrapped in the first place. I should have probably just targeted the Achilles and ran away. Is the Achilles still around? No. Okay. I want to target the Achilles. Maybe if I fly out of system and come back. Flying away, flying away. Yeah, they're not even firing back anymore. It's like almost 30 seconds since the server actually, you know, replied. 30 seconds now. If I can just send one update telling them I'm out of system, it'll unload them from the server. 40 seconds. It might get to the point where I get kicked. 45 seconds. 50 seconds. 55 seconds. 1 minute. I guess that's a good place to end the episode. This is Starmade episode 4.1. Because the others aren't online and I've broken the server, which is probably a good thing they aren't online, otherwise, yeah, I might get blamed. Because it was my fault. Wow, that ping. 93, that's very specific. Oh, and the program's crashed. Well, it's a good time for me to say goodbye. I've been EnterElysium, and you will need to stay shiny. And don't build big ass ships like that in Starmade just yet. Because then they do things. Terrible things. Things that cannot be described. Yeah. Bye guys!